actually right. I was a snitch.
I didn't get
How
to meet.
profound you were.
Knock some sense. No, we didn't actually get to meet all of them because many of them were just like, birds. No, I'm not talking to nobody.
Right.
Other ones were like sitting across the table. It would be me and the FBI agent, and they'd be sitting here, and she'd be accusing him. Man, I know you're connected with so and so. You get it all from blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And be like, no, man, that's not how it works, man. Tell her, T. That's not how it works. Come on, T.
Yeah.
It's just not computing yet.
Right.
And I'm like, dude, I'm on the other side of the table, man. Like, just tell her. I'll help you if you'll tell her. But and I know it's a predicament to put somebody in, but it's really the only way to to eradicate it all.
So is everyone's setting up at the gym? So they're wearing SWAT gear?
Yeah, this was the meeting before, and then we set up for that next day. We're going to run everything in coordination at 6 a.m. So we go up to this FBI office, and I feel like really out of sorts there because, again, I'm used to running those papers. I get to gear up and go do my work, but I'm helping coordinate this stuff. So this is old school, man. This is just like, it reminded me of the stock market floor. So everything's all quiet. We've got this long table with a bunch of red phones on it all around these other places where guys are going to be calling in from specific locations and reporting if they have people, et cetera.
So you're not going out?
I'm not going out. I'm staying in this room with all these agents, these federal agents. And, they're like, green light, give the green light on the radio. And then within, a few minutes, you start hearing people calling in and reports over the radio and everything. And they got all these dry erase boards and they're putting X's over mug shots and they're saying, 6 guns and blah, blah, blah. And so-and-so's running and they think so-and-so's at this place. It was like the stockroom floor. It was insane for me. It was a surreal experience just watching this old school phones go to work.
That's pretty amazing.
It was really fascinating. Because again, that's the only time I've ever worked with the feds was those, whatever, it wasn't even the full 18 months because I'd only done 6-7 months of that, was done in the.
So did you get everybody that was in the indictment? Did you arrest everybody that day or did anybody? Okay.
We got 27 the first day.
Oh, wow. So did people flee or they just weren't in the spots you thought they were
once you heard, if you were a part of this, and once you heard T was a cop and they did this big roundup and they've got a bunch, man, it became very difficult. That was a super difficult transition period for me because now I'm just hanging out there and there's however many more people, another, almost 25 people out there that know who I am now.
Yeah. Right.
And so it was super stressful.
So did you have to, is that when your wife and kid were sleeping in the car with you and you weren't letting them go home? That's when it started.
That's when it started, man. Most of the threats came when guys had been in jail and denied a bail. Yeah. And realized that the time was significant.